Alrighty, the next quest for the Hildebrand Manderville questline is given to us by Seer, who we just met in the previous quest. We are in Corthus Western Highlands, to the southwest of the Dusk Vigil. Don't call it a comeback, level 60. Here we go. Why do you think they are... who do they think they are commandeering this investigation and employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Mercy. We? But I don't know. I don't want to be associated with you. I'm ashamed that the quest continued at your behest. I will go in order to... Well, Godbert doesn't need my help, but I will go just in case I can be useful to help prevent anybody getting hurt, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Or just to witness everything, because it's fun. So, we come to this little cliff. Godbert doing squats. Nashu looking around. Gentle dead man to continue, also looking around. Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombiebrand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic, confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Says Seer. Mercy can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu? I take your meaning. My good zombie, Mercy, pray see to the lady's protection, says Godbert. Inquisitor Seer, would you care to take the lead? Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere. Out there somewhere, we will protect Nashu. We fly east, a little bit north, past the wolves and the ice sprites. More wolves, a couple yetis, and wouldn't you know it, some legs sticking up out of the snow in normal Hildebrand fashion. Cutscene, speaking with Nashu to continue. Look, Mercy, that's got to be Inspector. The two yetis are pondering the legs sticking out of the snow, and he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos. The yetis are like very slowly approaching, but like they'll take a step, hold for a while. Nay, my lady, they are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos, fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from limb. Another step closer. Another step closer. Only Mercy can save Master Zombiebrand now. I go running to do the saving. Hey guys, what you up to? That's my friend there. If you could just leave him alone, that'd be great. Oh, no. You don't have to attack me with things. It's all good. Please just respect. Oh, okay. It appears that... Oh, you can't. Okay. Are you guys not gonna listen? That's okay. Bye-bye, sorry. Karata! And we click on the gentlemanly legs to continue. Another cutscene. No movement from the legs. The same as usual, torn, black, like... Oh, I can't think of words. Tuxedo pant legs. Inspector! Can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. Yeah. Zombiebrand starts pulling. Nashu starts pulling. They're pulling different directions, spreading the legs rather than helping it like pull up. And then they're both frozen, like leaning back, pulling the legs into a V. Says the gentle dead man. Up, up, and at them. Everyone is waiting for you. I'm thinking on it. We get a little cutscene transition where Nashu and the gentle dead man are on the ground, like tired as heck. Forgive me, if I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Godbert comes with Seer. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it. I wanted him alive. Nashu says, Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating, like last time.
Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him.
Godbert approaches the legs. Hands on hips, standing in front of it. Myself, Nashu, and the Zombiebrand are backing up. Godbert is now completely clothesless, except for
right this instant.
It's okay. Didn't have time to explain, but Godbert said his son's entire full name. After snapping off all of his clothing until he's just in his white short underwear, grabbed Hildy's legs, squatted, did a massive leap into the air, pulling Hildy out with him. They're still rising. Now they're falling. Massive leap, as I told you. Hildebrand woke up, Godbert smiling at his son waking up, Godbert holding his legs still, Hildebrand flailing in the sky, the two of them twirling around like one of those helicopter things that falls from the trees. Hildebrand once again gives his weird, goofy smile as he knows he's about to collide with the ground. And the three of us go rushing to find the legs are buried. He's buried even deeper in the snow now.
Was it the Manderville meteor strike or the Manderville meteor drive? Bah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go.
This time he just pulls. But does I think it's called a suplex? So, starts doing the Manderville dance. Godbert does. He grabs the ankles, lifts up while leaning straight backwards as if he's, doing the limbo, pulls Hildebrand out, who is also grabbing onto what looks like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. We have the yellow black mage hat, we have the blue coat, the short stature is like a Taru, or maybe in this case a Lalafell, and we can't see the head at all. But Hildebrand is sitting up, aghast, surprised, shocked, whatever, looking at his dad do the Manderville dance. Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert. It is a suplex, I was right. And the mage-ish looking person is not moving. Face down on the ground. Godbert continues doing the Manderville dance. Hildebrand looks toward us.
Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Corthus? And who are these people I see before me?
He starts doing his flexing.
Ah, but of course. Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from slumber sweet but my beloved fans?
He does his little charming smile with the flashy tooth. Claps from Nashu and the Zombiebrand King guy. Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? Says Seer. Sorry, it's my ankle again. Seer just looks exasperated. It does look a lot like Vivi. Holding a brown, cane staff thing as well. What is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from? Sorry, that was Seer. I don't know why I'd make his voice deeper as an accident.
Oh, that. When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow.
It does indeed look a lot like Vivi, but also maybe a mammoth with the head, the way that it is. The eyes are two very thin, upright rectangles that look kind of silverish. A little Lalafellan girl, how adorable, says Nashu.
Nashu, please, note the firm, muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafellan boy.
Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine.
You two cannot possibly be serious, says Seer. I'm the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity.
The zombie just smiles. Godbert is nicely pounding on the Vivi with a hammer.
There, that ought to do it.
Shock faces from everybody. I'm just gonna grab this. It's probably gonna be too much to make it officially onto the thumbnail. We'll see. GG. Oh no. Wait. Is this the one from the goldsmithing? It could be. Who knows? But the mammoth stands. Seemingly fine. Because Godbert is an expert. They're called something else, aren't they? A master crafter? Whatever it is. What is this place? Who am I? This shocks Hildebrand. Or like he's, a little bit shocked. And then he's very much in love. I think. Like fatherly love, maybe. We talk to Hildebrand to continue with another cutscene. Why? Just why? Just keep going. Hildebrand is kind of pacing a little bit. It would seem that although father's ungentle ministrations served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. The mammoth, I'm just going to call him Vivi for now, is looking up at Hildebrand. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then can you help me to remember?
Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesic hobbledehoy.
Amnesic. H-O Bravo Bravo L-E Delta E-H-O-Y. Hobbledehoy. And he goes through his posing with the muscles. Nashu claps. Wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights.
Effective as your explosives were in the past. I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hearty constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi, is that my name?
When you woke, you were muttering GGGG. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you, so until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adapt it as a playful moniker?
But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? It's from the goldsmith lady. Anyway, sorry. The Vivi looks down, nods. Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am?
Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along.
Nashu and him go running. Gigi, in true Vivi fashion, adjusts his hat. Zombiebrand just kind of shrugs and that's cool.
Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanolin, then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return.
Godbert nods to me. he and the zombie leave the scene. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. I give Seer a nod. And we go walking. We are watched from above on a cliff by the purely black man. When I look that direction, he's gone. I think I used to call him the Shadow. It's been a long time. A bald, human, probably male, most likely. Ooh, it's still one of my favorites. Cool. It just barely makes sense to... Oh, it will definitely stay as one of my favorites because Ishgard will be a hub for all of these quests, probably. For a while, at least. Here is Seer, right, pretty much just to the north of the main Aetheryte to finish this quest. Fury, take me, that man. Ah, mercy. I suppose you have heard the news, then, that Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. Again, hold on. I gotta figure out how to pronounce that frickin' word. Eccentric or eccentric? Eccentric? What?
Eccentric.
Eccentric. Eccentric.
Eccentric.
Okay. Eccentric. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to gods know where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill. Okay. And when he does, trouble is sure to follow. 1100 gil, don't call it a comeback, is complete. We have a little extra cutscene where we see the normal kind of like comic book-esque Nashu, once again in her sultry female kind of maid version of the tuxedo, the Shadow Man. See you, Inspector. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that's it. Seer does continue to be my quest giver, apparently. So for now, he and I say goodbye and thank you for watching. We do hope you enjoyed. Toodles. There's the button.